Hello, hello, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, check. And I'll also quickly check if I'm live. 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. Dun, dun, Yes, I am live properly. And we'll do the question where we actually left. So I was doing this question and I forgot to unmute myself in the last stream, and all the last 10 minutes wasn't recorded. So I was visible and I was doing things on the screen, but I was not audible. So this question was this solution of ours was throwing us this error, and we'll run it. So we are getting space after every word, and what we really need is this. So why is this happening? For every word, so we might want to write this in the else clause, because soon after the if ends we are appending it. So yes, we definitely want to keep these statements in the else clause. I think this will solve our problem. Correct. Correct. Extra spaces, yes, that's the solution. And the time complexity will be O of n. So this is definitely the most ideal. Oh my god, you're better than 94. This is the first time since 4 to 5 days I've been solving problems on Coding Ninjas, and this is the first time we have not been here and we are over here. So maybe this is happening because we are doing questions in the afternoon. So we'll discuss the time complexity of this particular solution with GPT, with our friend GPT. And what's the time complexity? So the other day I read on LinkedIn, and it mentioned coders these days are using are prompting before thinking. They want their GPTs to work before they think. So what it essentially meant was that people don't think, they just uh, so they are so dead in terms of taking the accountability of the code, that they actually first give it to the GPT and ask for validation instead of thinking right away. Thinking must be the first thing. So I don't want to fall into that trap. So I'll tell you what I think and let GPT say what actually the thing is. Okay. So So we are using a for loop. We have initialized two strings and two string builders, and these are what? These are thread. These are not thread safe because, but they're faster because they are. We can manipulate them unlike strings. We iterate through every character and we convert the string to character over here, and then we compare if there is correct. For every character it checks this, else it does this. Okay, and whenever it comes out, it strictly does append the last word, which is yes, the last word, and then we convert the correct. Assumption was correct. The complexity is O of n. Wow. Why a simple explanation? The loop goes through a character once, right? That was my uh, thought process exactly. Append is constant time. This is O of n. Okay, okay. This is costly because Java has to create new string, right? So overall, O of n divided by O of n is equals to O of n. I don't understand the logic. Okay, so it is plus. My bad. So one for the append. So sorry for every time when we do things with the character, and at the end this is taking O of n. So O of n here, O of n here. This is not divide. This is plus. Right. Final correct answer integrity. Worst case time complexity to correct. Average words are small. How make it strictly over and build the word normally and reverse it once. So whenever I put my mobile near to me, it distracts me. Even if the notification sound is off, it vibrates. So yes, we were right. Our assumption was right. We are cool with the solution, and we have submitted the solution. Let's switch on to the next problem. Let's bounce on to the next problem. Many companies have asked this actually. Why don't I actually search and recruit, apply at these companies? Aricent Technologies Holdings. Okay. So remove character for a given string str and a character x. Write a function to remove all occurrences of x from the string. The important string will remain. The import string will remain unchanged if the character doesn't exist in the input string. Okay. Detailed explanation. Okay. Okay. ABC. Okay. So A gets removed every time. So we will be left with BCCB, right? BCCB. And in this case y needs to get removed, y xx z xx, right? So how so simply the brute force solution is you actually search for the if clause. In the if clause you write if this is not x, then add it in the string, otherwise you don't want it to get added in the string. Also where we can have simply two functions. We make all the occurrences of the character as spaces, and then we remove all the spaces. So it will create string every time. Most optimal solution is this only. I don't think that we okay. The most optimal solution would be to use a string builder. I think this is fine as well. Still, I think we'll go with the string builder approach. There are two reasons for picking up string builder every time. String builder is less costly. String builder, new strb. Right. And string builder, and we write a for each loop for char ch where str dot to char to char array, and if ch is not equal to space is not equal, oh my bad, I need to get into my senses, Shashank. Then we want to add it in our string builder, right? Ch, and simply we'll return this new string. All right, one more condition we can put is if it does not exist in a string, right? So it won't work. So we can how can we check if this character exists in the string or not? How can we do that? Is there any simple way? Will that affect the complexity? Let's ask our friend GPT if there's any even better solution. While this is optimal, you must look at every character cannot do better than O of n is amortized only one pass over the string, only one pass over the string is amortized. This GPT introduces new words every time. What does it mean? Okay, space on a new string, required a new string, right? Why n if only a string is required? Okay, at the end we are creating a string, that's correct. Right, so uh, I expected this stream to be this small only. Mm, and I don't want to stretch it any further, and that is because I have a meeting coming up at 4 o'clock, so I want to prepare for it. Thank you for joining. I just want to not leave the consistency and the things that I have thought. So I just wanted to do something in DSA. I don't want to make very tough, so that ultimate goal is to cut down on any resistance and make the work super duper easy, so that in the long term it becomes my habit. Thank you for joining or not joining, doesn't matter. Wish you best of luck, and I wish the same for me.